we understand that Jay-Z has this accusation out here, and um, I don't believe it personally. I don't believe it. But this accuser has made some pretty harsh claims, and added Jay-Z to this lawsuit that was originally filed in November, that um, this rape occurred according to the Jane Doe, and they accuse Jay-Z, rapper Jay-Z, and Sean Diddy Combs of rape of a teenager. Um, and they have been, to this point, anonymous. Jane Doe, meaning we don't know her name. And Jay-Z and Diddy wanted to change that. They want this person to be identified. This Alabama woman says that she was raped by Jay-Z and Diddy when she was 13. The judge has said that the case, the accuser can proceed anonymously for now in her lawsuit against the rap moguls in New York federal court. The judge ruled a few days ago. In her written order, the United States District Judge, Annalisa Torres, said that the woman can proceed anonymously at this stage of the litigation, but she may be required to reveal her identity at a later date if the case proceeds. So I think that this is good. This is not as bad as it seems. So the time will come when she has to reveal herself. But this will also allow the defense lawyers to collect facts that are necessary to prepare for trial. Torres, the judge, also cited substantial interest from the public. So I think that further down the line, the judge is going to force this Jane Doe to come forward. Now, the judge also chastised Alex Spiro, the attorney who is representing Jay-Z, real name Sean Carter, for what she described as his relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks. And these are attacks against the plaintiff's lawyer. The judge called these attacks inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tacky, unlikely effort to benefit his client. Torres wrote in her order on Thursday that Spiro, who has been on the case less than 3 weeks, has submitted a litany of letters and motions attempting to impugn the character of the plaintiff's attorney, many of them expounding on purported urgency of this case. They're trying to speed the case up. The judge says, slow down. We're going to let this go the normal pace. And in response to the ruling, the plaintiff's attorney, Tony Busby, said in an email to CBS News that he doesn't typically comment on court rulings, but alleged that the coordinated and desperate efforts to attack him as counsel for alleged victims are falling flat, he said. And so this case is going to continue to go forward. And we know that Sean Diddy Combs remains jailed in New York, awaiting criminal trial on federal sex trafficking charges. He also faces a wave of sexual assault lawsuits, and many of them were filed by Busby. Now, Busby is a Texas attorney who says his firm represents over 150 people, both men and women, who allege abuse and exploitation by Diddy. How's it going over there on Instagram and TikTok and, of course, YouTube and Facebook and X? All right. Shout out to y'all. Also, we're on streaming on LinkedIn Live. We are also Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So sounds good. So we have that to continue to um, see. I think that this woman who says that she was raped at 13 and currently identifies herself as Jane Doe says that she was living in Rochester, New York in 2000 when she made her way to New York City and befriended a limousine driver who drove her to an after party for the MTV Music Awards, where she says she was eventually attacked by Jay-Z and Diddy. So the woman has admitted to inconsistencies in her story. Could there be more inconsistencies like she's lying? Yeah, we'll see. But to me, the whole thing sounds strange. Sounds very strange. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok at the Diamond K Show. Of course, djdiamondk at gmail.com. Make sure you subscribe on youtube.com/djdiamondk. One more thing on the Jay-Z accuser. Initially, she filed the lawsuit in November, and it was Diddy. Later, she attached Jay-Z to the case. Why did she do that from the beginning? Why didn't she do that from the beginning? I have reached out to the attorney, and I would be anxious to hear the response, but we may have to wait until the case actually hits